Hello and welcome to the Nexus. Today we are doing Disney Doll's House issue 33. So let's have a look at what we've got. So in this week's build we get to do the door that goes between the Frozen room and the Alice in Wonderland room. We also get a little cat from the Aristocats, little Marie.
Yeah.
Quite cute. Little bows.
Stands okay.
Stands absolutely fine. We've got all of the bits here that we need for building the door and fitting it. So let's get started.
Okay, so before we do the put the door in, we need to obviously put some deco in. So firstly we're just going to put a little dab of glue in the recesses just here, sorry. So just in there, and in there, and in there. And then we're going to stick this part, like so, just in there like that. Now we're using super glue, so it shouldn't take too long to set. But my door is warped, as you can see. There is quite a significant bow in there. I'm just putting this on here for
Make sure it's the right way.
just to show you the bow that we have. So as you can see, there is a significant bow there. But once this is all glued on, it shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, that is stuck on now. And okay, so that's that way. That's how that sits. And obviously this sits just there. We've got a wooden part, and the Alice in Wonderland door is plastic. So we've got plastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue around the edge here, and then we're going to stick this one over the top just like that, sandwich them together, and then we'll take a look. Okay, so it looks a bit weird, but it's the best way I can do it at the minute. Just use some clothes pegs to sort of sandwich it together. That's the best way I can do it at the minute. Once this sets, I should be able to take the pegs off, but I'm going to leave it to set, and then we'll come back. Okay, so that's the way it goes. Now we have these two bits here. Now these two bits are exactly identical, and they go at the bottom and the top. So this is the top. You can see where it goes. That's the top there. So we're going to glue this little bit here, and we're going to grab our handle section. So the handle will be just on this side here. So the love heart is facing the right way, and the handle will go there, and then obviously this will go in there like so, and that's what it should look like. But first what we're going to do is just glue these two bits together, slide the inner door section up, and then glue this on, so it's like that. And that's what I'm going to do right now. Okay, so those two bits, you can see the edge there, it just slides in both sides and then the door goes. But it's best to put these two bits on first, then slide that up, and then put that in. So we now need the hinges one, so that's the one with the little holes at the top and bottom, and we're going to glue that one on just like that. Okay, as you can see, that is all. Now the door is effectively done. We're now just going to be doing little bits. So firstly we're going to be doing the door handles, so let me just glue just a little tab there and there, and making sure that they are the right way up. So the right way up is obviously the bigger bit at the top and the smaller bit at the bottom. Oh. It's just trying to get it in those holes, and we need to do this both sides. So what I feel about that, I'll be back in a minute. Okay, as you can see, both in on both sides, and it's coming together really nicely. next what we're going to do is super glue the 2 pins in. Once again, they just get glued just there. If you need a little bit of a bigger hole, you can just make it slightly bigger with a toothpick. Yeah, that will help. So just a bit of glue in there. So what we'll do is get one of them out. Okay, so just put a small bout of glue just on the top here. Hopefully, this is our second door, so hopefully the next doors I won't show as much. There you go. And that's what it needs, a little bit of poking up, as you can see now. And we're going to do that at the bottom as well. Then we'll have a look. Okay, as you can see, at the bottom there, and at the top. So next what we need to do is we're going to be building this section up just here. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so we grab this section here, and as you can see, it will have 2 holes just here. Now that is for the top. And you'll also notice there is an extra hole on one side. So that extra hole here is for the Alice in Wonderland side. So you need to step it on just like that. But actually, before we do that, we need to glue this on just here. So that's what I'm going to do now. Okay, so as you can see, I've done that. That's for the Frozen side. Now, as you can see, we actually have the house there. So what we need to do is we need to glue that just there into place. So once again, making sure that the whole side is this side of the door. So, and as you can see, it will cover up that gap nicely there as well. So, I'm going to line it up just so it's just sort of lined up just like that. Next, we're going to grab our door sections. So these are our door sections. So as before, these go in like so. Just like that. And this side as well. No, that's it. Let's go from the Frozen side. So they go in just like that. Next, we grab our house. We put this bit on the top, and we slide the other bit into the hole in the bottom there, and push this in, making sure this lines up with the hole at the bottom. Okay, and there we go. And yay, it opens and closes. I'm happy with that. Happy with that, Kirst?
Yep.
So that opens and closes. And yeah. Yeah, it works perfect. Yeah. A couple of little tips. Firstly, make sure when you put the pins in for the doors that you don't push them in all the way.
Yeah.
There needs to be at least a mil or 2 left on both sides. There's enough room there, so don't worry about not it pushing out, because there's enough room for it to do so. But you need it to protrude in a little bit, so just so it catches really. And if I move this round here, I can then show you this side as well. So that's what that side looks like. Once again, and it opens and closes really nicely. Also as well, I did glue these in. You didn't see me. I just pushed them in, but I did go back and glue them. But they don't. I mean, they hold really well without glue. But
yeah,
just make sure you glue those up.
Don't think
And that's it. So let's have a look. Let's see what comes in issue 34. So in issue 34, we get some flowers for the Frozen room. We get and vases. We also get the vase stands for them. We also get a rug for the Frozen room. And we also get the skirting board for the dining room, which is the last part that we build on this. So basically this is the skirting board that goes around here. Yeah, for now that is the last part that we actually do any work for this for quite some time. The next, I think the next 30, I think the next 20 odd issues is all the basement. It's all the basement parts.
Yeah.
After issue 34. So issue 35 onwards is lots of basement parts. I think up until about 40, 41, 42. So there's a lot to the basement. But like I said, I'm happy. You're happy with that?
Yep.
Now we have 2 doors.
Yes.
And they both open and close really well. This one's a little bit more tougher than this one, but hey, they're still fine. And they still work. And you still can't tell that's the wrong way around.
No.
Even here.
And once you got the next floor on,
once
you're
you
not
got,
going to see
yeah,
anyway.
and I think something goes in this corner, so it's completely invisible anyway. But anyway, let us know what you think. That's it for now. Issue 33. I've been Kev.
I've been Kirsty.
And we'll see you in the next video.